Well, I started a new project. We're back from vacation. Pretty relaxing, nice room. Brought the smaller 100-inch screen on my old projector and watched some like Mass Singer and stuff. But right before we left, there was a sale on one of the pieces of equipment I wanted. So this is some of the Bowflex PR3000. It was on sale for like 800 bucks. It's the lowest I've seen it. Apparently pre-pandemic it was like even lower than that, but I haven't seen it lower than 999. It's going okay. It's a little tighter than I expected or wanted. Still trying to figure out orientation. For the rods to get full extension, this is about as far away from the wall as it has to be. I think we can get an elliptical over here. The other thought is maybe spin it and have the back against this wall. Then have the elliptical still going like this way over here. Possibly next to it, but I think out in front would be better. That should work. And then this way the wife can face forward and watch TV. And I can face this way and look at the hexes and things like that, because I don't really care about TV that much. And I could turn my head to the right if I want to. But I gotta see if that works or not. Of course, the more pieces I add, the heavier it gets. So it's something I need to decide kind of soonish. But I think it'll use the space better and work a little better. Because then the rod should be able to go behind the couch, especially since the couch can slide down a little bit. Gives me a little extra space that way. I think I'm going to try it and see what we can do. It's hard working though, because Simba is totally up my butt. Hi, bud. He hates when we go on vacation. He wants lots and lots of attention when we come back. So I'm trying to do both, but it's a challenge. I also work tonight, so I really need to get my butt to bed. So I'm going to spin it, maybe do 1 or 2 more pieces, and then probably hit to sleep. But the new project, so I figured to give you an update. Well, maybe not. I like how that works. It does interfere with the arm of the couch a little bit, so I'd have to figure that out. Of course, part of it is I don't exactly know where this sits, because, you know, it's not fully secure yet, so that's quite the range of possibilities. It's probably more something like that. In which case I can slide it back further, which will give me the room up here, hopefully, that I need. But yeah, I don't think the other thing's going to fit there, especially I need to leave room for leg extensions. So then I would have to go over here. But then not only is she not facing the TV, but she's also kind of close to it. Maybe both of them on a diagonal? Or the couch, or this stuff is going to have to come out of here. Yeah, mount the TV to the wall and get rid of the cabinet or something. I don't know. Until I get this fully built and until I get the other thing, I'm really not going to totally know how it's going to work out. The other one's probably going to be a bit off anyway, so I guess I'll just set this up however. And I mean, between the two of us, we should be able to slide it, especially on the foam. So, I don't know. I think I'm going to leave it like this for now and go from there. Well, that piece made a big difference in helping me visualize its footprint. So it can definitely slide back quite a bit. Which I think will give me the space I need. Especially if I can slide it over that way just a little bit more. Because then I could maybe scoot the elliptical a little bit further forward, so the leg extensions can go behind it. Probably I don't really know how long the elliptical is. Probably longer than I think. But maybe I'll just do arms while she's doing the elliptical, or vice versa. And I can do the legs, you know, a different time. Like I said, it's a moving puzzle, and I won't really know for sure until everything's here. But at least I know I can slide it back significantly. Also, still Simba. Slight problem. I need to get that assembly here into that hole. So, first off, if it's on this wall, I don't think it clears the projector. I can't really tell. Because I can't get it into the hole because I don't have enough ceiling height. I think once it sits in there, it's fine. Probably, at least as far as the ceiling as a whole. But I don't have the height to kind of get it up and in. So I'm probably gonna have to tip it, put it in sideways, and then stand it back up. And then I can figure out if I have enough clearance under the projector, which I doubt, or under the light bulb, which I also doubt. Which means if it fits at all, which is also a possibility, but I think it will, it's either gonna have to go with the back against this wall, which is not ideal because I don't really want to look at that, or back the original way I had it, where it's facing this way, coming this way. I will have to see, but first I gotta see if I can even get the sucker in there. So, moment of truth. Well, that took some maneuvering. It's also bent now. I don't know if I did that or maybe it came that way. I believe either. But it's in there. It does fit. Barely. And I mean barely. But yeah, it is not gonna work under the projector. And even if I could position it in such a way to move it back slightly further, it's not going to fit on the light bulb either. So that limits my placement options. So like I said, rather kind of go on that wall facing this way, which I don't love. Or we're gonna go back to where it's facing the TV. The only downside with that was the rods. I had it so far over for the rods to extend that it doesn't leave a lot of room down here for other things. At least with all the pieces that are currently down here. Maybe the couch needs to get moved against this wall. I don't know if that really helps me or not. I don't know. We have to play. Well, against my better judgment, I tried hammering it flat, and it didn't work. But it also didn't mess it up any further, so whatever, I guess it's fine. It's in the back at least. It probably came that way. But yeah, we're almost done. It said it was a two-person assembly, but honestly, so far it's been fine. This was the hardest part, and mostly just because of the height. The diagrams for the pulley setup is a little confusing though, so that will probably require some assistance. But we're getting there. So, looking at the elliptical that we're thinking about, I have the width barely. It's comfortable, but it definitely is a little tight. I got the length pretty much. This might have to scoot down a little bit this way, just to make it a little easier to get around it. But it fits, you know, within the wall. And I have the height for the machine. The only problem is I don't know if I have the height for me. The wife should be fine, but you know, if I'm on it and going up and down, I'm probably going to hit my head, depending on where exactly the stride falls. I'm going to assume it's going to be somewhere in the middle, which is pretty much where this is. Now, I do have room above it, you know, for the lens and cables and everything else. And, you know, I added this wood here, so I can probably gain a couple 2-3 inches by just moving the whole thing up. Shouldn't really affect the projected image any, because I still have enough room on my lens shift as far as I know. I should be able to just shift the lens down and not have to worry about changing anything with the hole or anything. Wouldn't be a huge amount of work. Just, you know, undo the projector itself from the quick release, and then just shift the whole thing up and then reattach it. No biggie. I could also probably tighten that screw while I'm at it, because like I said, those don't go all the way through, so I guess, you know, drill them out a little further, and or get a better screwdriver and tighten those screws down. So that might be a 2 birds 1 stone kind of deal. But yeah, if they stay next to each other like this, and the machine's certainly not going to fit over there next to it, or under it, then moving the projector up is probably my only option if I want to use the elliptical, which I will. The other possibility is we either get rid of the couch completely, or rethink some things, and all the stuff slides back, so we have this space, you know, behind the projector instead of in front, you know, competing with it. That might be a thought. I mean, we're not married to the couch. We got it for free from the in-laws, and we don't even really need it. Kind of regret taking it, honestly. But at least it's here. Originally, that was going to be the theater couch, until we ended up getting something better. But when this stuff didn't work out for the living room like we had originally planned, this is a better movie couch for down here, temporarily. So that one got relegated to the back there. And also the thought was it did have a sleeper sofa, so if, you know, we ever needed crash space for somebody, it was an option. But that's not going to happen, especially with the equipment in the way now. So, got some consideration. We should be able to fit it down here. It's going to be a little tight and cumbersome to mount and dismount, but at least can get here. And we're still probably a little bit off of actually ordering it, unless it goes on some kind of mega sale or something anyway, so don't have to worry about it right this second, but at least I know it will fit if I do decide to pull the trigger on it. I just got up. I technically have a 3-day weekend, because my boss still doesn't know how to schedule me. But I might go in tonight to make up the hours unofficially. Having a 3-day weekend does sound kind of nice, though. I don't know. We'll see how I feel later. I also have extra hours from last week because of how he scheduled me with the Memorial Day holiday, so not real sure yet. But if I do stay home, well, either way, I'm probably going to try to get those projector cutouts cut and installed today. Maybe get that other piece of supporting wood on the wall. And probably try to tackle my office and get a little more progress there. Alright, that's probably going to wrap it up for this one. I think we got enough going on with the building of the Bowflex and all that. Want to get this posted, and then I don't know what we're going to do next. It's going to be probably bed again. I'll catch you in the next one. Thanks. Actually, one last thing before we wrap this up, and I forgot again. Speaking of spending money, we finally did it, and went ahead and bought a dehumidifier for down here. You know, when we did have the water issues and they brought the industrial dehumidifiers, it was so much nicer down here. Not that it's bad, but it gets a little moist in summer. We figured it would be a good investment between the workout area and all the equipment that's down here. Got it from Meyer. It was $250. I kept waiting for it to go on sale, go on sale, go on sale, and never did. But when I saw a very similar one that the in-laws purchased at Lowe's, and they said they paid like $400 for it, it's like, you know what, $250 doesn't sound so bad. So we went ahead and got it. Not that we really need to spend the money right now. We're trying to pare down the expenses, but whatever. We can use it, and we had the room on the card, so whatever. So I'm gonna also unbox and set that up today. All right, now we're done, and I'll see you in the next one here soonish. Also, real quick, these are still up. Nothing's moved. All the tape's still good. Bottom tape's still good. Then we're gonna officially put the nail in that coffin, at least for now. So, yay me. Alright, goodbye for real. See you in the next one. Take care.